oh, I see you getting to it. I said, well, you have my flight flying back to you Saturday. Today is what? Saturday. I'm like, okay, fuck Saturday then. It gets to a point when he said come, and I'm like not ready to come because you already had rotations. You hear me? Like, first of all, I don't want to be put in a rotation if I'm making millions of dollars. I don't want to be a multi-millionaire and having to worry about my nigga. I'd rather be single. Real shit. Like, that's how I really feel. Like, you know, I put up with the plan. I put up with the other shit. I get it. But that ain't me no more. So I like cut back on that weird shit. And I was just like, they can have you. I'm just gonna get my money. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I did. So I'm trying to stay focused. And then I'm pregnant. So the baby, okay, hey baby. This is not giving me time to play around with a weird nigga. You know what I'm saying? He already, when he got his feelings, he went live and said that he gonna take my baby and give it to another bitch. You get what I'm saying? He already. So my mind, like, all I gotta do is take me and what I make and leave. That's it. I'll be straight. I can worry about him when he's in my presence, when he's at my shit, when he pull up here, when he, you feel me? Like, I'd rather deal with you accordingly instead of on your terms and it's killing me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole kill. Like, I get, like, everybody took that Blue, yes, we're best friends. I love you to death, yo. He got me blocked right now. He feel like I'm fucking ruining his image. I'm like, whatever. I ruined mine for you too. So we're even. So back to my little story I was telling y'all. Cause it's like all these hidden scenarios, all these false. Boy, you know what the fuck was going on. You know what you was doing, and I wasn't fucking with it. So I chose to get the fuck. And then look, the baby is getting bigger and bigger. If I don't have my shit figured out, you have full control to fuck me over with me and my child. Like, yeah. We love each other, but we wasn't showing it. It's through our actions. Like, your actions wasn't showing it. So then, the other thing he was like, remember every time we got in an argument, you used to screenshot the messages? And if you'll show whoever we arguing about, it gave the satisfaction to that other person. He's like, so how does it feel now? Don't you feel like you up against what you up against? And I'm like, no, I just feel like I'm up against an immature ass nigga using a bitch for a pawn to and you still ain't happy. That's all I see that I'm up against. Some immature shit. I don't see the other shit that you're trying to say. So you're trying to prove a point without really proving it right to me, because I swear to God, we be talking and we never agree on something. And when we agree, yes, I'll be like, I'm wrong. But I swear to God, I'm saying I'm wrong only so he'll know that I understand him, not that I agree with him. I never agree with him. I don't like agreeing with this nigga. This nigga is getting on my nerves. Maybe it's the hormones. Maybe I don't got the little Henny bottle, like, vouching on for me. But yeah, I love bro. Yeah, we was great. He put me on. He did these things for me that, whatever, cool. But there was like a catch to it. Because while you're doing all these things, oh my God, I don't want to say what I want to say and then we're arguing about it in his car. So I'm going to just keep it at that. He feel like, what do you feel like? He feel like I switched up, I chose up. And then I'm like, and then he like, you did what you was doing. You was fucking with niggas on the low. You was doing that. that never made me leave you, pick somebody over you, da 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 da. And I feel what he was saying, but not really, because the only real reason why I was entertaining people was because he's entertaining people. You feel me? Like, I was going off his energy. He said, if I was like, I'm reciprocating your energy. He's like, I don't want a bitch that's reciprocating my energy. Like, you so unfair, yo. Like, I'm not a fucking robot. I'm not, like, I can only be that robot. I can only be that yes me bitch for you when I'm drunk as fuck. You hear me? You hear me? And then when I stop getting drunk as fuck, when shit started really bothering me and I can't just take a shot and get over it, nigga, I'm like, look, listen here, Chrisean, you can't keep playing with yourself, playing with just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta let yourself know stop. Because, like, say if it was him and the roles was switched, he would feel and say the same thing I'm saying. Like, I feel like he then he try to use his situation like, oh my God, what else he say? He says, see, look, I will never, get into true self. This is, Potty House LA, you know what I'm saying? I've been in my shit. I know. But yeah, buy my merch too. It's selling great. Thank you. But, he was just trying to say more his speed is this way. And I'm just like, that's cool. When I was making all this money, this nigga did not want to boss me up. Okay, let's buy jewelry. Jewelry is beautiful, y'all. But having a car, getting a house in your name, like getting shit that you can actually afford. Because when we do fight and argue, you can always say, get the fuck out my shit, right? Right or wrong? So why, when I was making money, you couldn't boss me up? You couldn't make sure I had my car. I was waiting on you. It just took too fucking long. And then it wasn't just taking long. It was just clear that you didn't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? It was clear as day, like, he don't fuck with you, Rock. He was fucking with you when you was broke. When you was cool with the bullshit he was putting up with. Now that, you know what I'm saying, you glowed up, he not even letting you glow or grow or none of that. He's just dragging still. What the fuck? Like, that's so unfair. Say if I'm at Blue, he ain't had shit when I met him. He had an apartment. He had what he had. But it ain't compared to what I'm ready to do for his life, right? I bossed this nigga up. Say if I bossed this nigga up, right? I'm just using a scenario to see if I'm wrong or not. Now he making like millions of dollars now. He on, right? But I'm still facilitating his money because he trusted me to facilitate his money. Like, all right, I know his loyalty is with me because every time he get like a check, and the check's not baby. They be over 100,000. When he get a check, it goes straight to my name, right? Cool. That's happened over periodically a long ass time. He's showing me his loyalty to me, right? Okay, now I'm gonna start looking at shit for him because let me boss him up because let me boss him up because that's what he deserved. Feel me? Let me. What that car you was talking about? You can afford it now. Let me put some shit. He wasn't doing none of that shit for me. He was making sure he was facilitating, but he was facilitating for himself. Two, he was keeping to control. Like one thing he said when I was like, okay, so why you want me to have my own money? You don't want me to have my own account? He was like, you're not my bitch if I can't control you. Bro, I let you control me for years. What the fuck? Like, give me a break. Then now I'm pregnant and we having our little, what you call it? Our little beast, right? It's really like, all right, so look. Then he starts saying, but if I started, all right, since you was living with me and you was gonna have for me, even if I was gonna have for him with all the bills, I still have a lot of money. Like your bills was like bills, but they wasn't that expensive to keep up with. If I'm making what I'm making, like I could pay them myself. So when he was saying like, I help, it's like he be trying to make me feel guilty.
What are you doing?
Admitting to my